jump right on into this. We got a whole bunch of new side quests to take on. So let's go do that. Got money? Waste. 5 weapons on second thought. Buy much better weapons, really, if we saved his money, right? That's a hunter, convince him. If I remember right, this one we don't actually have to leave the... Hey Al, I'm doing alright. My weekend's fine. Just doing some more Phantasy Star. This side quest is actually unique. We don't leave the ship for this. We don't leave Pioneer 2 for this quest. All we're doing is trying to talk to her husband. As long as we can find him. Is this guy? No, not that guy. Oh, it's this guy. Expensive weapons are strong. I think this is pretty much the only one where we're going to have dialogue options and we have to do the right choices in order for it to let us finish this. It's smart to buy better weapons. Understand? No, I don't understand. Why don't you understand? Because you're a fool? Wasting money buying all the time? Changing weapons too quickly don't cost his performance? Can't reboot it, you're right. Can't stop buying weapons. Forgive me. I think that was it. I think that was literally all we had to do. Just walk up to him, tell him stop that, and then just leave. He has a weapon fetish. Ugh, that's a word I didn't expect to see in the Nintendo game. I didn't expect to see the word fetish in my T-rated GameCube game. Oh, no more shopping. I think we have to talk to him again now. What fetish? Oh god. Oh no. Please stop. I think she was right on the money. That guy described weapons in ways that should not be described. Another weapons later. Please go see your money. Okay, we're done. It was the easiest $300 we've made. Yeah, though now our new line of quests, we're going to be going to the new area that we've opened up since we killed the dragon. We can now go to the caves. We're going underground! Okay, I'm really embarrassed about the story, but listen to me. Pioneer 2 doesn't really restrict us on food consumption, but certain types of foods are restricted, especially sweets. Regular meat eating. It's postponed, I really need my skills. Perhaps you hunters can go to Pioneer 1 to get some. This sounds like a request, but I am quite serious. If I remember right, there's like... I don't know what to do. Request is to find 3 sisters, but there aren't any clues and went everywhere in Pioneer 2. Oh, that's right. The quest about the 3 sisters, that's gonna come up later. That's gonna be a quest for us to do later. At least it's relevant to a quest later. It's just a small little detail. She's famous for starting Speed Mania. She's in such great shape now, but she used to be. Oops. The staff here to hold her honor. Let's see, what about you? Looking to find the 3 lost sisters. They were bakers with their own high standards for baking. I don't understand why they leave the ship. Oh yeah, I remember the sister thing. Okay, I know what happened. Yeah, the sisters are gonna be weird. I think they're related to this quest actually. It's gonna be strange though when we get to see what they are and what they're doing. It's gonna be looking weird. It's gonna look weirder than it already does. That, sell that. You, so you, you. Unfortunately, if you have an unidentified item like this rifle, you have to identify it or else you don't get any money for it. Techers are for those unidentified weapons. They will look different depending on what your section ID is, and the weapons that they identify will also be different. There is no one specific thing that a weapon will be. So like there's no guarantee what kind of a rifle this is. It will change depending on which techer you take it to. Shock weapon. So essentially how it would work is, so like he identified it as a shock rifle, but if I took it to a techer for it, if my section ID was one that improved ranger weapons like rifles and shots, he would probably have identified it as being a much better kind of rifle. Like it might have been a +1 or a +2 rifle. Step up. Ooh, I can do core shields now. Star atomizers can be useful. They are full heals for yourself and any friends that you're playing with. Unfortunately, even if you do play this on an internet-capable console like the Xbox or the Dreamcast, they did shut down the online servers for this game, I think in like 2020, 2021. They let it go for a very long time. But it's only recently that they finally decided to shut it down. And we have our new kinds of enemies. They largely function very similar to the enemies we fought in the forest. Evil sharks here are basically just a step up of Boomas. Okay. They just usually tend to spawn more. Poison lilies are annoying. God damn it. So how poison lilies work is the two-step process. First, they'll try to hit you with that green stuff. The green shot will largely not damage you, but it will inflict poison status. Then, if you get close, they do the ringing thing. If you are poisoned when they do that, you become paralyzed, which means you can't do anything until it goes away. Which it will not go away. You gotta get rid of it yourself. Now, they do also have a melee attack, but they don't do it particularly often. I'm pretty sure they'll only hit you with it if you're paralyzed, because that's when they can't do anything else. There's elemental affinity still work here? God damn it, I thought I had to be poisoned for that. Well, that didn't work out. Anti-paralysis, go. Oh god. Oh yeah. The cave also makes multi-wave rooms a lot more common. Oh god. Okay. So that blue energy ray came from this motherfucker over here. You will hate nano dragons as much as I do, and everybody else does. These guys are stupidly strong for as early as they appear in this game. The only real way to deal with them is lightning magic or rifles. Those are the only easy ways to get rid of them. Otherwise, you have to just run around and chase them and stab them when they touch down. Because I'm pretty sure this thing could... If it doesn't one-shot me, it gets very close. Yeah, and you have to do the basic attacks, the strong attacks are too slow. Doors with one light are switch doors. Doors with the long lights are just kill the enemies in those doors. This is, I think, a grass killer, isn't it? Grass assassin, okay. Oh god! Oh, okay, this is not an ideal setup. Okay. Oh dear. Yeah, they're invincible during that pose. Okay. Okay, go. Grass Assassin is actually a game, it's an enemy from the original Phantasy Star games. Oh god, more lilies! Go away. If you harass them enough while they're doing the ringing thing, they will just blow themselves up. God damn it. Okay, I forgot to feed the mag, so we'll feed the mag. I'm gonna keep those trimates. Trimates become exceedingly rare, even late game when they start spawning normally. I'm gonna pop a telepipe. This gives us a temporary shortcut back to Pioneer 2. I need to go to the hospital. I don't have anti-paralysis on me. Yeah, if you go back to Pioneer 2, your photon blast meter becomes completely empty. So, if you're relying on it, you don't want to do this. I think the hospital is free if I remember right. Oh no, it does. It only costs 10 though, so it's basically free. Now it only lasts for one trip, so going to and when you return from Pioneer 2, that's when the telepipe goes away. So it's not going to stick around and be this permanent way to keep yourself up. There it goes. I never get hit by paralysis that much. It's very strange. Oh, wrong way. Down here is where I need to go. Already. Already. And we already got the tier 3 shark. Okay. Ooh, I said plus 4. There are a lot of enemies here, yeah. A lot of enemies, a lot of lilies, a whole lot of everything. So here's the switch we need to hit. Oh, hey, look, more enemies spawned in. All because we hit that switch. This is why we do side quests first. It's a new kind of trap. When all the circles are red, it's going to slam on down. This room. Whenever you see a very dark room, there's usually a switch somewhere in it. Just hit it and it'll turn the lights on. Oh god. Let's try. See how much quicker the saber would go. That seems. Oh. See, it looks to be doing about the same amount of damage per hit on average. But I think just my mobility is going to be keeping me alive more. More. Pain. We got our Photon Blast. Looks like one of the benefits of getting it is I become invincible for a time period. So I can hold on to this until it's an emergency. It's fine. Well, I got 2 antidotes on the ground now. Warp. You won't always need. There are some missions that have optional warps in them. So just because you see one doesn't mean you need to take it. It's usually just a good idea to see where it goes. Oh, and my invincibility ran out. Oh, that's right. Nano Dragon can help you. Nano Dragon. Oh. It also took away my Photon Blast. Fuck you, Lily! Oh! Okay. I think sometimes these two can fight each other, but not usually. I think usually they just coexist. Okay, they will fight each other. Alright. Got a free level up out of it. Goes. And more nano dragons. Oh fuck. You know what? Fuck this room. It ain't worth it. Trap. That floating thing there is our first instance of a trap. If you're playing as a caster or conceal, you can see them upon entering any room. Everyone else needs to use an item called a trap vision. The color on the bar in the middle of it will tell you what it does. If it's red, it's just damage. There is green, which can poison you. There's a yellow, which can paralyze you. I think there may be one or two more. The most common one, though, is the red one. It'll just damage you and knock you down. Oh dear. Okay, I think I had to kill the nano dragons in the previous room to open this door. They are weak to thunder magic, so if you... Ow. Yeah, that one's seeking. Goes. Yeah, I'm actually almost done with Persona 3 Portable for real this time. I'm already into January. We got Agus' social link started. Oh god, more! I made it as far as I can in Tartarus as well, so I'm just waiting for the game to tell me I can go further. Yeah, that's piercing. God, there's so many of you. Spinning. Yep. Oh god, yep. Yeah, greedy. Escape doll die for me. Oh fuck. I forgot that you get completely... or you lose your weapon. You don't lose it, you get de-equipped for some reason. Maybe too strong for me? Nope. I'm about where I'm supposed to be for this area, actually. Did all the side quests, killed the dragon. I'm pretty much where I'm supposed to be. This is that the enemies are all naturally just slightly harder. That should have done. Yep, that opened the doors. Alright. Maybe a gunfighter is easier? Well, that kind of depends. Rangers can be easier. Bear in mind that as a hunter, my options for guns are limited. I could only get a handgun and what they call mech guns, which are sort of like submachine guns, but they're pretty inaccurate. They're sort of like the daggers, but for guns. Those are like a ranged version of the daggers. invincible. That. Ooh, okay. What we picked up there was basically like an insert for an armor piece. And that dye fluid is this like mono fluid, but gives back twice as much MP. Oh, I think my inventory's full. Okay. I'm going to need to. I guess I don't need a dive fluid right now, so I guess I can let that sit. I'm surprised I've been getting items. I'm surprised I've been getting dye items this quickly. Normally those are much rarer drops for me. Maybe that's what my section ID gives me. It gives me better items. Okay, my armor doesn't have that. Okay, so some armor has slots on it. That's what the warrior body I picked up earlier could go into, and it'll like enhance. Those kinds of things can enhance your stats further. Upgrade. Give you. Which atomizers are there? Soul is cure all, star is full heal, moon is revive. Okay. Gonna hit this gate. Always a good idea to flip those whenever you see them. And get you some more boxes if you find the room they're in. Grass assassin. Now if that little opening thing it did by like spraying that shit on me, if you let that continue, it'll bind you to the floor temporarily, so you can't move. I think you can still attack, but you can't move. I know that much. Okay, so that's what it was. That gate barred off out of the door. Keep both those up. Yeah, as far as which of them is, as far as rangers being easier, I don't think that's necessarily true. They usually have less health and defensive stats than hunters do. The main thing that rangers have going for them is range and consistency, because they can do rifles. They usually be able to hit from pretty far away, very consistently. Like they don't have to chase enemies. They don't have to chase the nano dragons. They can just shoot them from the opposite side of the room, basically. Whereas for hunters like me, we're pretty much stuck with magic as our only ranged options, because the guns that we get kind of suck. We've already got rods out. Rods are force only weapons, so I can't use them. But it's interesting seeing them out here too already. We don't have to fight any of these guys. They've already opened the other door. Oh, okay. Not ideal circumstances. The dragon live. Uh-oh. Okay. That was very close. think I killed the one though. Here. Another one. So there's our next elevator we gotta go to. That's the main problem with being a melee fighter against those lilies is when they pop their heads up, it changes the range to like moves them out of the way. Traps aren't really that big of a deal. Hit up the healing ring. Take the warp. Here we go. itself up. There we go. On to Cave 2. For the side quest. Like, this side quest, I believe this one's actually the longest one. Out of the batch that we got, this is the longest one. We gotta go all the way into Cave 3, which is the final section of the cave biome. The slimes are weird. This is our first encounter with the slime type of enemy, and boy are these guys strange. You can only really hit them once. I think it was... I don't remember if it's this one. There's like two different kinds of slimes, a blue and a red one. One of them can hurt you, and the other one just kind of annoys you. I don't remember which one is which. Oh god, I'm stuck. I got found. Killed before I paralyzed. Invisibilities can be annoying. Okay, looks like the doors are already open here. God damn it. It would be interesting to see what my next transformation for the mag is. At least have that up there. Oh, I guess that's what I'm saying now. Moving on through. Go through the door. Oh god, it's a lot of traps. This fucking room. Oh. Yeah, this room sucks. Oh good. Yeah, first you have to deal with 2 poison wounds, which is fine. Then you have to deal with 2 nano dragons, because fuck you, I guess. There we go. I got some sharks, which are fine enough, I guess. Pile sharks are annoying, but their numbers is the only thing that makes them threatening. Really alive, but I'm still alive. course, there's a healing room right here. Ooh, grinders. Okay. Grinders are pretty good items. What they do is they enhance your weapon. They add like a, they turn it into like a +1 or +1 to +2, stuff like that. So they can be useful for making a weapon last longer. Oh god. It's split. Sometimes they'll do this too, where they'll split into more versions of themselves. God damn it. Oh, just enhance my saber a bit more. Okay, these switches. This dungeon also introduces 4 switches. Touch them and a door will open. Some doors require multiple switches. Usually the other ones are all trapped. So if you are concerned about that for any reason, just pop a trap vision and you can see which ones are right. So Elle, did you see any movies this weekend? Maybe Oppenheimer or Barbie? Or I see as people have been calling it Barbenheimer. A sword! Okay. Sword, I want that sword. I really want sword. Okay, I'm gonna pop that telepipe right the fuck now. So sword is actually a pretty rare drop. It's another weapon type, and only hunters get to use it. Essentially, instead of being the saber, which is mostly single target, swords are big wide swings. I don't really care about the rod or the cane because it's a force weapon, so I can't use it. The handgun is, ooh damn. Oh shit, I should not have equipped that. Oh well, I'll equip the sword anyway. You'll see the sword when we go back down, but I just want to... Yeah, you'll see the sword is pretty big. Behold this monstrosity. And this thing can actually swing in an arc and hit multiple enemies at once. I have gone entire playthroughs without picking up a single one of these fuckers. I love that. Look at how wide this swing arc is. You can hit so many things with it. Now we can actually more effectively deal with whenever those sharks just bundle up together. We do lose a little bit of our accuracy by using a sword, but I think it more than makes up for it in just the sheer amount of crowd control we get. I saw that disc. Hold up zombie. Yeah. Alright. Now to Cave 3. Cave 3 is the last section of the cave biome. It's usually recommended that you do this side quest last just because it goes all the way down. But we should be fine. And hey, we've got some technology. Yes, and the reason we have this tech is because this is Pioneer 1. The region of Cave 3 is the ruins of the Pioneer 1. This is where it all went. It. A faint, sweet smell. On those, if they could explode, that'd be great. There we go. Ow. Oh god, Pan Arms! This is another enemy from the old Phantasy Star games. It's actually two enemies put together. When combined, their stats are pretty ridiculous. They have two different attacks here. The beam that fires from the purple half will afflict status conditions. The beam that fires from the brown half will deal damage. The only way to permanently kill a Pan Arms is to get the two sides to separate. You can do that by dealing enough damage to them. So if you deal enough damage to the Pan Arms while they're combined, you can kill them both together for extra XP. It's just not something you're probably gonna do with green weapons, basically. That's the other thing too I should mention. Weapons do have like specific star level rarities like you would typically find in a lot of looter games. But there are also, you can tell, a kind of the weapon's tier based on the color of its blade, or whatever it is you can see. So like with melee weapons, green is bottom common tier. I think then it's blue, then yellow, then red. And then after that, they can start to get other colors and be fairly unique looking. But like I said, those are like really, really rare. Most of the time, you won't even see those unless you're playing on higher difficulties, which you can only unlock by completing the game once with a character. Pan arms again. Oh, that hurt. Okay, so the brown one is the one that damages you. The purple one will just give you status conditions. So you can really choose whichever one you want to prioritize. Enemies will never cross rooms, so if you ever see an enemy going towards a door, don't worry, it's not going to leave. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. Oh, that might have been a helpful one. I don't remember. In any case, stuff to get. Okay. I think with this one, you're pretty much guaranteed to have to take a hit if you don't go at it from the right way. Here we are. This is where I needed to go. The real truth, we aren't really bakers. We're the cake sisters. What do you think of the heat and humidity here? It's perfect. Pioneer 2 didn't allow us to make cakes, so we came down here. Hey, wanna try one? So these are the 3 lost sisters that those other hunters were looking for as well. There's any cake shop locations such as this? They've got a cake food truck. Welcome to our cake shop. What would you like to purchase? Cake or cake or cake? It's such a hard choice. We'll go with cake, I guess. Got a cake. I already gave one to you. Can't give you more than one. Yeah, that's alright. No, they won't give you a telepipe. It's up to you to use one. So the 3 lost sisters were bakers who decided the second they dropped down, they just went and ran straight for Pioneer 1. You saw 3 girls on Wriggle? Really? All my efforts were in vain. I know who she is. She's starting Sweet Mania. That's... Learned about this in history class. It's a cake, isn't it? Please give it to me. Oh, damn. How long... I know it's been a few centuries, but how long has Pioneer 2 been restricting food? Like, dietary restrictions on food. That they don't even know what a cake is half the time. She learned about it in history class. Like, my god. A lost bride. Cecil got too fat, using too many recovery items to help her diet. Oh yeah, I remember this one. This one's actually kind of weird. This is kind of a weird idea. But it gets you money, I guess. I'm Cecile. Guess what? I'm getting married. But I know I'm out of shape. But if I'm staying on Wriggle to exercise and get in shape before I see him. Every time I go hunting, I use all the recovery items. So I decided I need to help control my diet. He is good with target point with me. Remember, so I won't need to use any recovery items. If I get hurt, I'll use the recovery item. Target point is a waterfall in the cave. Got it? Here's a question. How many calories are in these fucking monomates that you can get fat off of them? Somebody disappeared one day and she hasn't returned. Well, she's back. Perhaps something happened to her? Perhaps she doesn't love me anymore? So if I just imagining that. Oh, this is her fiance. Beautiful and great shape, and she's smart too. She's perfect for me. She's my goddess. So that's her fiance, and he thinks she's fine. So, oof, I guess. Brands! We can buy brands! Yes. Okay. Brands are blue sabers, so they're instantly better than sabers. Yeah, I guess I can take that for now. I don't know if I'll need a sword or not. Oh. So, over here, ooh, we can buy partisans. Partisans are sort of like swords. But it looks like they just have a higher strength requirement, so whatever that's about. They're also just sweeping weapons. At least it's stronger. Yeah. Yeah, so partisans and swords function very similarly. They're both wide sweeping melee weapons. Slicers are weird. There's no other way to describe them. They're weird. They are a ranged weapon, but how they work is they look like a sword, but when you swing it, it slings out like rays in a boomerang kind of arc. So it's like it'll still aim and go to the enemy you're targeting. That all functions the same. It's just very weird conceptually, especially since it needs physical power in order to wield it. It's a very weird concept for a weapon. Autogun, that's just the blue version of a handgun. And mech gun. Mech gun, I think, yeah, this is it. So, mech guns are the equivalent of daggers for ranged weapons. You dual wield them, you fire away, but their accuracy is ass. So you can do a lot of damage if you're a ranger, or otherwise have a high enough accuracy stat. Otherwise, you're just shooting at nothing, basically. So I'm just gonna stick with the brand for now. Let's see. Ooh, those are cool. Raizandi, Gifoi. These are upgraded. These are like I think tier 2 spells. I'll buy them just so I have them now. Antidote, anti-paralysis. Okay. Ooh, I can wear Gigaframe now. You got a slot, don't you? Damn it! Okay, that's fine. Giga Shield. We can also see other slottable equipment here. We have Night Power. Usually the first word is like a class, and that usually supposed to give you an idea of who it's meant for. So like Knight would make you think of like a hunter, being a melee character. Priest would be like a force, who's a mage. Digger, I guess, is somehow supposed to circle back to ranger. I don't know. But yeah, just it gives you a small little stat boost, which can help out overall. So she says the objective is the waterfall in the cave. We actually passed through that. It's in cave 2. So we have to take her to cave 2. And that's about the end of that. I think the mission requirement is just she can't use more than a certain number of healing items. She can use some, but there's just like a hard limit that she's not allowed to go past. And her being a force, she'll be able to kill enemies from a distance with her spells. I think she even heals you, but I'm not fully sure. Oh god. At least you can fight those lilies. Hi, you okay, yeah, she did. And so she can also cure your status conditions. Helps out a lot. She even comes with her own blue weapon. That's a blue version of the wand weapon. I don't remember exactly what that tier is called. But it is a fine enough weapon, at least for her. That. What? Okay, that was weird. I don't know why it didn't go off for me, but okay. Oh. Well, that was a circle. Alright. Oh, fuck. Okay. Usually whenever you see a switch door, you want to open it. Oh god. God. Where's the light switch? Somewhere in here. There it is. The darkness doesn't affect your accuracy rating, but it does at least make it so you can better prepare and choose where to go. Really? Just 3 frames? Takes us back here. Okay, looks like I got maybe 2 pathways I didn't take. So I go back up. Yep, there we go. This is what I needed to go. Cannot go on, I think I'm going to collapse. This is for Albert, this is for our future. I have to do this. Am I far from my mic? No. I'm not sure what it is. Let me see. Let me try. Alright. Alright, yeah, I can't really do... Hold on, I'm surprised at how not sensitive this is. Yeah, it loses it loses range pretty quickly when I just even do so much as lean back a bit. Yeah, so now we're in cave 2. Just need to take her to that room with the waterfalls in it. Yeah. Takes care of them. Well, the door is unlocked immediately. Sometimes this happens, sometimes it doesn't. I'm not sure what causes it. Yeah, mine won't hurt you if you're the one that destroys it. Ow. We got and despite this room having a waterfall in it, this is not the room she's talking about. Nor is it this room. Okay, this was an optional room. You think you'll probably take Baldur's Gate 3 once you get your new PC? Waterfall, thank you very much. You did, gotta go now, have to weigh yourself. Okay. I guess. I don't. Oh god. I kind of regret buying Baldur's Gate 3 when I did. Just because there's so little actually, like, there. As far as being a D&D game, there's so little that was there when I bought it. And it's still not done. I would just say to wait until it is actually finished before you buy it. Here she is. I'm gonna say thank you. Look at me now. Look like this. Finally, I can go back to see Albert. Please receive your money at the counter. secret delivery. This package dropped off underground immediately. If I remember right, this quest is under a time limit. I believe we have 20 minutes in order to do this quest. Sir Simon Zolo, I work at the lab. Is this box available as soon as possible? It's heavy. It contains, can't tell you. Think you've heard about the mutants in the underground? The box will be used to study those animals. Get it? No time to waste. Finish this job as soon as you can. What should I do if Dr. Montauk discovers what I've done? Now, please hand it to YN0117 on floor B2 quickly. Put it on YN0117 directly. It's easy. Tribute to the mission. The study. Yep, we have 45 minutes to go down and deliver this box to where it needs to be. Yeah, Baldur's Gate 3 mechanically I think is fine. It's just I don't like how much as they're charging for it, for the fact that it's an unfinished game and probably isn't going to be finished for another couple of years. Yep. And if you want to do like a PC game kind of D&D experience, I would recommend the Pathfinder games or the Divinity games. Mainly like Original Sin 1 and 2, if you want to have that kind of an experience. I think Baldur's Gate 3 is not worth your time yet. It's not worth your money at the very least. Hey, look, it's Bernie. Since finish back. Ammo 5? Is that a product number? No idea. YM0117. Never heard of it before. Didn't know there was another hunter who worked alone here. Instead of just one of their tools. So Bernie's also kind of done with the government and the hunters. Switch door. Let's see. Break open the box. We can see how they improved the game with PSO2. Yeah. Yeah, PSO2 was a... Well, to be fair, there were more Phantasy Star Online games between 1 and 2. There were a lot more. Don't talk to that, that's a trap. It's just that I don't think... Or at least, I didn't know about them until long after I had played this one. And after I found out about PSO2. Yeah, because there are other Phantasy Star Online spin-offs for like the PSP and the Vita and stuff like that. I think there was even like 1 or 2 for the DS as well. So it's not like not like they weren't making these games, it was just they were like separate continuities, something like that. What? I wish that being paralyzed didn't retroactively put your spell to no power. Fuck. Just run on through here. God damn it, I wasn't even close. There we go, now I can kill the slime. More slime. Yeah, but yeah, PSO2 is... I'd say PSO2 is naturally a better game than this. It's got much faster paced combat. It's got a lot more weapon types that are more meaningful. But also the two games are kind of designed very differently though. This one was designed around only having parties of up to 4 in a more dungeon crawler-esque kind of game. I think this was basically their first attempt, I think, at a multiplayer Phantasy Star game. So some of the game's flaws just come from that in the first place. Oh damn. It's Eleanor. Eleanor's on the ground. We gotta save her. She's our friend. Yeah, although PSO2, the NGS, New Genesis, that I was pretty shocked about. Mostly because I didn't think they would do it. I know when I first found PSO2 and I brought my friends into it, one of my major complaints about it was that the plot kind of didn't exist. I understood they were trying to sort of deliver it the same way they do here, but they just kind of didn't. It just sort of got lost very quickly. So I was surprised that with New Genesis, they basically decided that now they were going to make a lot more narrative focused, or at least make the story easier to follow. Fuck. Got too close. I think I needed this one. No, but I can't walk past you. No, you don't want to deal with any of those dudes in the blue rings, any of those mechs. Don't talk to them, don't do nothing with them. They are traps. If you talk to them, you'll trigger a boss fight with them, so you just kind of want to ignore them. Yeah, I'm not against playing the Phantasy Star RPGs or streaming them. It's just that I guess I have very little confidence, I should say that, because especially with 1 through 4, which are considered like the classic Phantasy Stars, those are old. Those are old as fuck. And they don't exactly operate like Final Fantasy does. They kind of have their own extra rules. God, I have to go all the way back up because I turned over. Oh. God, I chose the wrong door this far down. Oh, I have plenty of time to go back up. It's kind of like, oh, dude, I didn't know I was this far down. It's the moon atomizers I don't need. That's right. Okay. Yeah, if you trigger any of those fights with the other mechs, you're stuck in that room until you kill them. The doors lock. Oh, that was why I needed to go down, because I need to open up this gate, so that way I could come back up here. Huh. Strange, okay. Input command. I can't move. Oh, excuse me. I think that's mine. Master Ola? Perfect. Mind inserting it into my back for me? My name is Eleanor. An android is serving Dr. Montag. Ran out of energy and was stuck here. Oh, it's you! How are you in your Mac? That was you who came to help me again. Oh, I'm on duty. Well, I'm okay now. Thank you very much. Is Mr. Ola? I'll go back after I complete my mission. Yeah, now we can go back. Yeah, it looks like, we know Bernie was up in Cave 1 and he had no idea what we were doing there, so for once he and I were not on the same mission, he was just confused. Eleanor seemed friendly enough though, she was like, oh hi. How many photon weapons? Can't believe it, photons are out of date. And as strong as I've never, so hot that it'd be cool. If you were a hunter, would you want one? Or indeed, listen to me. We're a secret organization that has weapons. You really don't know? Are you really a hunter? Group of Freemasons seeking an ultimate weapon. Weapons! You're interested in, aren't you? Right, it's very natural. If you want, I can recommend you for membership. Know this, not easy to become a member of weapons. You get final approval from our boss. And to meet our boss, and the approvals from all the other members. We have 6 people now, me, the boss, and 4 other members. Meet our boss if you get approvals from the other 4. I don't know where they are, what they're doing now. Have a rule that we never interfere with each other. I'll admit you. Take this evidence. Alright, just remember, okay, the weapons side quest! Fuck this side quest! So, here's the deal with weapons. Oh god, it's not in here. The weapons side quest. In order for you to make progress, good job, now we can proceed with research. Was it completed? Assignments to tell you about it. Thanks. In my life. I won't get scolded now. Feel kind of fearful. Across 6 side quests in total, there are NPCs who are members of weapons. This is the one where you have to talk to that guy to get the first. You have to do them in order in order to complete this quest. The problem being that they do not all appear in order, even on the side quest list. Like, at least 2 of the NPCs for the weapons side quests are for missions involving the forest biome. So there's really only 2 ways to do the weapons side quest, and that is either you don't do any side quests during your main playthrough, and even then I think a lot of them are blocked off behind doing them in the first place. And the other option is, once you beat the game once and you start over again with a new character, you can do any subquest at all, whether it be from forest, cave, or the 2 other biomes that are left over. You can do any of those from the beginning of the game again. Then you would have to go and do those in order to do the weapon side quest. if you do the weapon side quest, you can get some stupidly strong gear for the amount of effort this takes. You can get some really powerful stuff, but doing it sucks, especially if you don't know who you're looking for. Name is Mathagrave. Parents so busy, they're scientists. Just leave it alone. Blanche is our brother. He always took care of me. But he's disappeared. Where is he now? I miss him. I want to find him. Please help me. Please help find Blanche. Another force with us. Blanche was a renowned ranger. Why did he disappear, leaving Matha behind? Hey, another person there. The same guy. Blanche saw him in the cave. Never seen him wear so much protection before. What's he doing? He's in a rush. Not sure if he's still in the cave. Yeah, so I'm not doing the weapon side quest. Fuck that quest. You don't need it. You get plenty of good shit from everything else. Ooh, Zarur. Level up Resta, that'd be good. I remember rides the lure. Okay, so Zalure is defense down. Target enemy, lower the defenses. You see there's icons for everything here. It's all great. Switch. That's the way we came in. If possible, please deliver my message to Miss Martha Grave. I am Blant, a butler to the Grave family. Graves are a famous scientist, a biologist, and a physicist, working hard doing research for the government, taking care of their only daughter, Miss Martha Grave. The research was top secret. The government alone knew what they did. Mr. Grave was chosen as crew member for Pioneer 1. He told me, we won't be bringing Martha with us. Don't let her go on Pioneer 2. I was angry with the start of the time, but, well, here comes another monster. Maybe later. So she's not even supposed to be here. Ooh, I escaped all. Okay. Another free life. You're dead. Oh, Nano Dragon. Okay. Mr. Graves said nothing, but he showed me his computer monitor. Can't describe it, but I saw some results from genetic engineering. Mr. Grave kept silent. A chill ran down my spine. Is the Pioneer Project really just an immigration plan? But sure enough, we're getting more lore here. So while we've seen that Pioneer 2 restricts the diets of its people, which I guess in terms of space travel and rationing of food, I guess is fairly reasonable. But it looks like Pioneer 1 had nothing to do with immigration, like they told people. It seems to be all about, well, it looks like they're sort of fucking with the wildlife for some reason. Hey, Minnie? New model? Yeah! Got it a little bit ago. Oh dear, I whiffed. Get back here. Ow. Well, we see there's an NPC on the other side of that door. Alright, doors open. Let's so close to the 10 superpowers. Yeah, you're not wrong about that one, Manny. You're not wrong. No thank you, I'm busy. What? You're looking for a ranger? Sorry. I think he was going this way. Did you see it? There was a capsule with some messages inside. Frightening. And there's one. Mather graved Mr. Parents terribly. She wanted to see them, so I decided to get on Pioneer 2 with her, ignoring his order. I felt uneasy. What was Mr. Graves' mission? What was waiting for us? Instinctively reached for my armor when we reached Regal. I had to see Pioneer 1 and uncover the truth. If Regal was really a dangerous place, I had to keep Mather safe. Sneaked into the transporter without telling her anything. Huh, alright. No fluids. Oh. We can get rid of that. And probably one of each. There we go. Healing ring. Perfect. Let that explode on its own. Into the wall. Making her way downtown. Got him on a fluid. Oh. He did now. Oh, yeah. It's a rod. I can't use that. Alright, looks like we get to go to Cave 2. He went one of these directions. Oh, we found a capsule, so he went this way. I saw in Regal was terrible. The central dome was destroyed, wandering monsters. Never encountered anyone from Pioneer 1. Remember Mr. and Mrs. Grave? If they aren't alive, Martha will be very upset. go. Okay. Oh, thank you for fixing it, Matha. Fuck poison lilies, I hate them. Yeah, normally I don't have any problem with getting paralyzed, but something about this run. Been wounded pretty badly from battles. Can't look for Mr. Grave. Too weak now. Don't think I can return to Matha either. It's all over. They're surrounding me. They're coming. I'm satisfied with my life. My only regret is I have left Matha alone. She was always alone, without her parents, and now I can no longer take care of her. Matha, listen to me. Your father and mother left without you. It is because they loved you so much. Don't misunderstand. I don't know who's reading this message, but please tell Matha. Tell her that I hope she lives with courage. I'll always be with you. Always. So long. Thanks. Well, that's enough then. Take me back to Pioneer 2. And that was it. So ends the tale of Blant, the Graves Butler. He died trying to find her parents. Really? Miss Blant? The lady who's a faithful man. He was always thinking of you. You have to live as Blant hoped you would. Strong, be kind. That's his gift to you. Blant, is it true? That's a very kind, noble person. Yes, indeed. Got our payment. And I think that was the last side quest, so now we can just run through and try to take the cave out. Try to clear out the cave. The boss fight for the cave is pretty rough, though. The dragon was easy. The cave's boss is rough. That's if we even have that available yet. Yeah, we can. Here, we'll probably clear these side quests out and then call it, because the fight with the cave boss gets pretty drawn out. Waterfall Tears. Nice to meet you. I'm Crow Waynes. Have you heard about the missing hunters? My twin sister Anna and I are hunters. Anna joined a hunter group and went to Regal and disappeared, looking for her. I've also asked the guild for help. The guild hunters have turned up missing. Of course, I'm worried about them, but I need to find Anna first. Damn. When the rescue party goes missing, you know something went down. The third hunter who's taken this quest, let me advise you, just be careful. Yes, yes, I know that hunters are missing. Yes, yes, you hunters must be careful when you go on quests. Oh, hey, you're new. A Newman's lifespan is not definite. I may die tomorrow. Nobody knows. Science and technology, not as almighty as many people believe. Ah, so that's what the deal is. I thought Newmans were an alien race, but it looks like they're just modified people. So still can't use those. I'm tempted to buy a mech gun. The accuracy is so garbage, I won't be able to really use it. Probably better off buying an auto gun. Yeah. The reason why I'm gonna buy a gun is because of, well, the boss for the cave, you don't get a whole lot of chances to stab it, basically. Most of your time is going to be spent either waiting or shooting at range. Those are most of your time. It's not going to be up close for a while. Hey, someone's coming. Okay, understood. Well, we found Crow's sister. Oh, fuck. Ranger, you can eat my ass. Oh god, it hurts. Why does everything hurt? Okay, Ranger's down. Fuck. Iframes, what are they? God, yeah, Dueling Hunters kind of sucks. Just try this DS game. It's a cool game, Phantasy Star Zero. Yeah, I found out later that there were more Phantasy Star games. I just haven't played them. So, I'll definitely have to check it out eventually. I just don't know when I will. My god, there's so many traps in here. No wonder the other hunters all died. And they did not open that door. God, make it stop! Not sure which way to go. I'll try going up. Yeah, I'll look into the Phantasy Star Zero. I do need to look into the other Phantasy Star games in general. I don't know if any of them are on like Steam for that Genesis collection or whatever it was, Genesis and Master System collections. I mean, if there are any, I prefer those. Just because it's more convenient for me. It keeps them all in an easier place to find them. I guess I'll go... There's that switch. God. Keep whiffing. Oh yeah, Mini, I'm almost finished with Persona 3. I've only got... I'm on the last month, so I'm really just going through trying to get to where I need to be. Gotta get to the top of Tartarus and get everyone's social links up. I know I'm at the final gate. I am as high up as I can go, so I've done all that. So now I'm just getting social links together. Gotta make people like me so that I can come in with God. Gotta save the world with the powers of God and anime. I do think it is kind of funny just how many things SMT has that are basically like, I think it's funny how many things that SMT uses for their demon designs. Because all the personas are just demons from Shin Megami Tensei. They're all like complete model lifts, model design lifts. That's all they all are. I think there's like few exceptions, but yeah, most of them are all just lifted straight out of SMT. So it's kind of funny when I complete a social link and it says I can now fuse Messiah, or Melchizedek, or Lucifer, or Satan. Thanatos is another one. Some personas have weird designs. Yes, they do. You need look no further than Mara to know what a weird persona, what a weird design some of those things have. But as far as the original personas, I think they're fine. They look decent enough. They certainly don't look that out of place amongst the SMT creatures somehow. This room is dark. Gotta hit the switch. Get out of my way, you piece of trash. Ooh, get a bunch of free stuff. Let's go up. Weak sauce. Boo! Can you give me any good shit? Oh god, the room just had more enemies spawn in. That out. It's gone. Ouch. course. So everybody, you'll love Yakuza 7 as an RPG. Fighting the streets of Yokohama like a Dragon Quest RPG is really fun. Yeah, like I said, I have to... I don't know about the Yakuza games. I've never played a single one of them. And I have largely no experience with them outside of just knowing they exist. Of course, there's a dragon over here. Oh, they're both dragons over here. Got it. More dragon. 3 dragons. Ouch. Alright. Well, at least I got my photon blast for the next time I have to duel those crazies. I need to fight the previous ones. Okay. Well, like I said, I don't... Well, looks like my cat just woke up from his nap. Ouch. Okay. Give me 1 second. There, now I got Kitty with me. And oh dear, who are you? You're gonna try to fight me? Yep. Tired of being a lookout for the daughter who might betray me. Well, you didn't attack me, so I guess that's fine. Ooh, Jellin, okay. I think Jellin is attack down. We'll do some that. I just don't want to deal with... Oh god. That's a lot. Okay. Don't really have an easy way of dealing with them without doing this, so we're gonna pop it. Room's cleared. Ow. Not more. Ow. Fuck you guys and your traps. You've gone through all the mines I set up? If you're so strong, you have a lot of items on you? Yes you do, haha. They're all mine! Ow. Oh fuck. I'm sorry, I'm really sorry. I'll never do this again, I promise. Crow, help me. What? Crow asked you to come and find me? Really? Let me see, I want to see you. What's wrong with my traps? Why were you trapped? Okay, never mind. So that's why the other sister wasn't up, because she was down here looting off of other hunters. Where are the missing hunters? Oh, they're all dead. At least 2 of them joined her, but the other ones were all dead. Trader gives me Masetta when I bring him weapons and items. Hunters that I defeated? Trader's friend took them somewhere. But I don't know where they are. Who is this trader and where does he work? I knew I shouldn't have let Anna go without me. To tell the truth, I knew Anna must be the cause. I went there to stop her many times, but she never appeared before me. I think she just enjoys taking weapons from the hunters by force. Please forgive her, she's just a child. Promise I'll find the person who corrupted her and the missing hunters. Okay, I think I know who tricked her. Thank you very much, please visit the guild. Got her monies. And we have another one. We actually have 2. Black Paper and Soul of a Blacksmith. Soul of a Blacksmith is an interesting quest. Soul of a Blacksmith is an interesting quest. The reward you get will change. Because that has you get like 2 or 3 different materials, each of which you have choices of. It'll determine what weapon you get and what kind of an effect it has. It's just an interesting little quest, but it's not particularly worth anything special, so you can just do it as you wish. Black paper. Black paper's a mastermind. That's Crow again. So if the client is asking for you by name, buy a BEE. This quest was received via email. It's from a girl, Crow. She wants you to come to her place. Letter with details written in it. Got a mail. Your request board. Mail from Crow, delivered via BEE system. Please forgive the urgency of this quest. My situation is desperate. Found a man who I suspect is involved in missing hunters. Weapons trader called Black Paper. He seduced my sister Anna. Tell you what happened later. Anyway, I'm with him now. Please come here as soon as you can. Underground cave where I see a big hall that looks outside. About to finish his business transactions. Might be the only chance to arrest him. Please help. Crow Waynes. You gotta go to cave 2. I think cave 2 is the only spot that had any that looked outside. Here we go. Running, running, running. Oh fuck, I forgot I had changed around my spell layout. There we go. Poison lily dead. More lilies. Fuck. Okay. I'm gonna find my way over to cave 2. Okay. Okay, Mag's not hungry yet. Some money. Open up this door just in case. Blew up a flower. Need to hit the switch. Spawn more enemies. Oh, just another flower? Oh, and a shark. Oh, 2 sharks. Ooh. Uh-oh. Egg. Okay. There we go. Got it. Moving on to the next room. That out. There we go. Forward. There's a switch. Where is the light switch in this room? There's no light switch. Alright. Doors are faced open anyway. It's an optional room. Okay, I have to go to the right then. I'm making this the last side quest I do, and then we'll be ending it off. I think we'll only have like one. Yeah, we'll only have like the Secret of the Blacksmith, and then just marching through here properly. Yeah, these dungeons just get bigger and bigger as you go on. Some of the rooms get larger, enemies get harder. They throw more mobs at you. Oh god. That was blast to the face I did not want. Go. Doors open. Do I have any clues? I don't remember. I think this is the same map as the other quest, but I don't remember what the route was for it. There are light switch in here. There it is. Healing ring. I could use that. Alright, take care of those. There we go, cave 2. Go. I don't remember if I need to go up here or not. I think I did. No, grass assassin dead. Money. Jack has decided to sit and stare at me from across my bed. Just staring, judging. Gotta level up. The mono grinder just enhanced my brand by +1. Hello, pal shark. I know when we get to PSO episode 3, it's gonna make these monsters seem a lot more interesting, because they give a lot of them like new properties that they didn't have in episodes 1 and 2. Hey you! Leave now if you know what's good for you. Oh god. This is why dueling hunter sucks. Can't combo them. Just sit there and hope you land. He healed himself, the fat bastard. Here, this is what you get. It didn't even hurt him. It's over. Okay. Oh, I can equip the soul frame. Now I can get better armor on. There, go around, flip the switch. Oh god, that's a lot of mines. Okay. Now you go up and around, flip the switch, go back up. That's that. Pop these open. There we go. Oh god, more traps. Okay. Got defense material, so I just up my defense up. So it won't let me sneak a peek. I have to just keep going until I find them again. Not sure which way they went, so I gotta try to find them. Blasted away. Oh, the slime. Huh. I didn't know we could go to cave 3. Didn't think we would need to. There they are. Who am I fighting this time? It's like nobody. Looks like they just ran. Cowards! Still alive? Shoot! Ouchie, ouch. Oh fuck. I have escaped all, but I have to re-equip my brand. Oh fuck. Not again. Oh, that's what it is. That's it's burning oh god damn it. Burning monofluids. I'm screwed. God, these guys hit hard. Don't even have that hurt. They don't even have great stuff on them. What the fuck? What happened? You deceived me. I deceive again. It's me, Crow, remember? Sorry to bother you again, but I didn't know who else to rely on. Thanks for distracting the 2 guards back there. They were arrested. Now we can find the missing hunters. It's a good lesson for Anna. She's been quiet these past few days. Very much, really appreciate it. I'll go back later with these 2 guys. That weapon that she had is a kind of slicer. That is a... I think that's a tier 3. I think that slicer is tier 3 where it's purple. So we go back to Pioneer 2. You arrested? It's great. Everything will be straightened out soon. Do you know the rumor? Black Paper isn't an individual. One of them also hides on Pioneer 2. Interesting. We really came here after my simple request. We're orphans. It hasn't been easy for us to survive by ourselves. Perhaps Anna was tempted by a superficial kindness. It's okay now, we can help support each other. How did I deceive him? Oh, it was quite easy. We're twins. I look like Anna. Just pretended to be Anna to stay with him. It was risky, but I believed you would come. Let me say thank you again. Don't forget to get your Meseta. Got our money! But that'll about be the end of it here. So yeah, we did make good progress. We didn't get to clear through to the next biome quite yet, but we will be doing that next time. So we can already, so yeah, got some little more lore droplets there. Pioneer 2's got some underground organized crime going on. And they're putting a little bit of the fascism on the peoples, censoring things and controlling diets. Not a great place, but yeah. So yeah, Saturday's more Xenosaga, and then next Sunday's more of this. I will see you guys there. Thank you for coming and sticking around. Goodbye.